Hey there, it's Seb Frey here with another exciting episode of It's a Seb Show. Well, today I want to share an anecdote with you, some notes from the field so you can get a feel for what's going on there in today's real estate market. Now, unless you've been living under a rock, I'm sure you've heard that the real estate market is incredibly hot right now. It feels like it's hotter than the sun. It is smoking hot out there. So I want to share with you a little story of what happened to me just yesterday. So I've been working with a buyer. Actually, I've been working with a lot of buyers, a lot more buyers than I can really ever remember working with. But this one particular buyer, we've been looking for a couple of months now, and he'd been looking for a few months even before we got introduced. And we went and saw a house just a few days ago, and it really hit all the right notes for these guys. They were like, "Wow, this place is amazing," and I agree, it was amazing. It was a meticulously maintained home. It's like a 55-year-old house, and it feels like brand new inside, right? The home inspection super clean, termite report basically nothing to speak of whatsoever. And they were on the market just for a day when we went and saw it. And my buyers immediately decided they wanted to make an offer. So I asked the listing agent, I said, "Hey man, are you taking offers right now?" And he said, "Well, we are not taking offers, but we're thinking about waiting until Monday. And we'll probably wait until Monday unless we get something that just really knocks our socks off," right? So very vague, right? And I understand, right? It's a little coy, sure, but that's kind of like the nature of the beast. And so I run the comps and I, figure out hey, this right here is like the top of what anybody could reasonably expect this home to sell for based on, the comparable market data. Now, mind you, my reasonably expected to pay for was over 10% higher than a very similar home which had sold maybe about 4 months ago, just like a block away. The very same home, right? A model match. Which actually had some other characteristics that were more favorable than this home that they were interested in. So I said, "Listen, it's gonna this is like the top of what anybody could reasonably expect to pay for this property." And so we put an offer together, and we offered even more than what I said that anybody would reasonably expect to receive for this property, and made it non-contingent, no contingencies. Man, they had more than 50% down on this house. And they were giving the seller a free rent back for a month. Just like a total sweetheart offer, matched everything that the seller indicated they were looking for and more. And guess what happened? They didn't take the offer. That's right. Even though the agent said, "Man, I cannot believe," the listing agent said, "Man, I cannot believe this offer. This offer is amazing. It is so tight. It is perfect. It is excellent. I can't tell you there's anything bad about your offer at all. It's mind-blowing how great your offer is." But even so, the seller is not going to take the offer. So kudos to the seller. Hey, I think if you watch some other episode of Seb Fry TV, you may have seen where I counsel against accepting a preemptive offer, that I'm a very big believer in allowing a property to have adequate market exposure and take offers from all comers. So even if you get this offer that's just really amazing, the agent pointed out that they had 23 other appointments set to see the property between now and Monday, when they had planned to review offers, right? So here's my one amazing offer, really killer offer, just mind-blowingly perfect offer. But yet there's 23 other buyers out there. And so the seller decided to just say, "You know what? We're just gonna not take your amazing offer, which is granted an incredible offer and mind blowing and perfect in every way, shape, and form, because there might be a better offer out there." And that's the kind of market that we are in right now. Is even when sellers get offers which are better than they really ever could have hoped for, they're still thinking that maybe there's a better offer out there for them. And the reality is, there may well be a better offer out there for them. It is just that kind of market where these buyers are out there and they are just throwing incredible offers. Incredible offers at sellers and sellers are having their choice of incredible offers, extraordinary offers, ludicrous offers that far exceed what any rational person would pay. Like, I'm sure there's no way an appraiser would say the house is worth this much money. It just wouldn't happen, right? Because there's no data that supports that. Buyers are paying far over what anybody could reasonably say their home is worth. And this is really amazing because it's not just a one-off. It's not just this one house here, the one house there. It is like a pattern where people are coming in and they're paying cash, in which case they don't care about appraised values, or they're putting down such huge amounts of money down that it doesn't matter if there's an appraisal shortfall for their purposes of their loan. So it's just a fantastic time out there to be selling your house because there's so many buyers who are out there who are in this exact same situation as my client is, right? I mean, like they get it. In order to get a property these days, you really have to just make these amazing offers, which, you know, like a year ago, nobody ever would have thought that we would have seen offers like this being thrown around. So it is just such an incredible time in our real estate market. I mean, I've been doing this for 18 years, and I really can't think of when it's been like this. So if you're thinking about selling your home, you know, like don't wait till like spring or summer, because right now the market is absolutely insanely great. So, well, that's about it. That's all I wanted to share. My sad anecdote for my client. Don't worry, don't worry. We're going to go find another house. You know, I mean, like he's hot to trot. But that just shows you what is going on in this real estate market. Sellers are waiting for offers that are beyond amazing, beyond incredible, just completely insane. And that is what they're getting. All right. Well, that is it for this episode of It's a Seb Show. I hope you have enjoyed my little tale from the field. If you know anybody who you think is considering selling their house, show this video to them because this is really our reality right now here in the beginning of February in 2021. That's what's going on. And do me a big favor also. Would you give me a comment? I'd love a comment or even a thumbs up. That'd be awesome. Or a share would be terrific. If you want to share this with somebody that you know, I would really appreciate it. All right. Well, hey, this is it for this episode of It's a Seb Show. But don't worry. I'll have another episode up again before too long.